Hi, this is Claire Gilchrist, and we are talking confidently speaking. I have a few more tips for you on communication and speaking in general. In fact, you could call them the 7 habits of highly effective speakers, with huge apology to Stephen Covey. So, point 1. The most important aspect about clear and strategic communication is that it's a skill that needs work. It doesn't just arrive. Yes, some people are better natural communicators than others, but everyone can learn communication skills or just upskill their natural ones. It's actually quite easy. Second point, awareness of your voice, your speaking style, your body language, your nervous habits and anxiety when under stress, let's say when engaging with others or standing up in public, is paramount. You know, it's no good just saying, oh, that's what happens to me when I speak. My knees shake, my hands shake, my voice shakes, I go blank, I sound pitchy, for example. If it can be corrected, bettered, changed, or transformed for fantastic rather than average to poor communication, you should do it. Point 3. The how of communication and speaking can often trump the what. Let me give you a quick example. If you're running a meeting, or let's say you're giving a presentation, and your content is 100% proof, but your delivery or your engagement with people is 50 to 60%, you're going to find people walking out of that presentation or meeting going, that was fine. Oh yes, no, I've got to be somewhere. Whereas, if your content, funnily enough, is 50 to 60 to 70% proof, because it should be, but your speaking, your communication style, your engaging with people is 100%, people are going to be going, oh my word, that was fantastic. The how often trumps the what. Point 4. Now, related to point 3 is that preparing, even rehearsing what you need to say, especially in public, is a very necessary part of above average communication. Put on the spot, you're going to need quite a lot of practice to nail the aim of what you're going to say. Achieve the outcome. Be clear. Be convincing. So like any actor who rehearses their public work, you can too. Practice helps so much. Anxiety also can kill speaking in public. Nerves, for whatever the situation is, actually need to be managed. And relaxation is paramount when you're speaking. So using techniques to help you before and during speaking are highly recommended. Point 6, confidence is equally important. But you know what? That can be built. Practice, practice, and more practice. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to speak. And finally, point number 7. Remember that your behavioral style, whether you are innately passive or aggressive, and something I call your own backstory, can influence the way in which you communicate in public to a very large extent. Let me give you an example or two. Aggressive people tend to speak excitably and aggressively and too fast in a situation that may require tact and diplomacy and a quieter tone. So your natural behavioral style needs to be tempered with a little behavioral and vocal technique to help you communicate appropriately, again, for maximum effect. Your backstory. What do I mean by this? Now, a more superficial backstory than, say, a fear of speaking originating from trauma in childhood, which it can, but for this point, a backstory of, let's say, your morning before you have a big and important presentation. It's winter, let's say. It's freezing. You oversleep, you shoot out of the house, you get stuck in traffic, no time to eat. You grab a coffee at work, you have a very frustrating meeting, and then bang, you're in a presentation. You're unfocused, you're hungry, you're cold, you have no idea what your voice sounds like. You're edgy because there are some very big players in the meeting. Do you feel that you've given yourself the best possible chance to deliver a cutting-edge talk? Probably not. So backstories are really important to work on. The time before you speak is crucial to how you speak. I so hope you enjoyed these good habits. Thank you, Stephen Covey. Please have a look at my communication page called Confidently Speaking to see what I offer as a communication and speaking trainer.